Good morning, millennials. Good morning, counselor.
Good morning, sister. Camper,
I'm
friend.
so...
Like an hour and you're done.
Yeah, it's almost as if the show made her sick. She's like averse to working. She's the girl with no job.
I mean,
but on the sweet side, I get to host with my favorite counselor, Counselor Snitch.
Counselor Snitch.
Welcome, counselor.
Thanks for having me.
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm so tired.
I know.
My throat's a bit mucusy, so I kind of feel like I sound a little bit like manly. But you know, it's fine. Just rolling with it.
Do what you need to do. Just try not to cough.
Oh, no, it's not coffee. It's just that my voice sounds weird. Or is it just me? It's not coffee.
Is it just you? Yeah, your voice sounds fine to me. You sound ready to host.
Oh, that's great.
Ready for the role of a lifetime.
The role of a lifetime. I've never done it before.
Actually, have you done? Oh, you've done an interview with me before.
We've done it post-counselor Snitch before.
No, but I mean when we have guests.
Oh, I have, Nastia Liukin.
Right, so you're prepared.
Yes, and I actually really know the Lost Kings song, so.
We have the Lost Kings with us here today. We'll be interviewing them later in the show. I'm so excited. You're also a big fan. So am I. So many songs that I was just going through their roster.
Right, me too, on the way here.
I was like, Alexa, play Lost Kings. Sorry, guys. And I really thoroughly enjoyed getting ready this morning.
Me too.
We have them a little bit later, but
they're
first,
like a better version of the Chainsmokers.
Totally.
That's what I think. I'm not going to say that.
Maybe they're single for a snitch.
And I was thinking that, like, maybe God made Claudia sick so I could meet one of them. But then they're definitely not. They're definitely not Jewish, so.
And they're hopefully not watching this right now.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Anyways, how has my favorite counselor been since you've been on the show?
I've been good. Same old, like nothing new. School.
It's
tour.
final season, right?
It's final season.
Can you give us just like the elevator pitch on what you're dealing with?
Okay, I'm dealing with a ton actually.
Okay.
I have a final Thursday, a final Monday, a final Tuesday, and then 2 papers due Tuesday, one of which is 12 pages.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we actually have a lot of student toasters, and I think we're trying to recruit more student toasters because I think that's a really solid fan base for us. So I'll talk about finals. I'll indulge you for a second.
Wow, this doesn't happen off camera.
No, it really doesn't. But a question someone might ask or want to know from you is really how do you manage like schoolwork, being intern snitch, being assistant snitch, being counselor snitch, being body by snitch? You really wear so many hats. How do you manage your time?
Well, I will say that school is on the bottom of that list, but I still get everything done. You know what I mean? It's not like I miss assignments and like I'm just like lacking there. It's just like they could probably be better, but I still get them done and I still hand them in on time. And to me, that is just probably the most important. I don't really care about the quality of the work because I find school to be stupid.
But C's get degrees, my friend.
D's get degrees. You just have to pass. Actually, no, it's C's because from your major, you have to get a C or above. Fine.
Okay.
C's get degrees.
Let me ask you a little bit of a personal question. What's your GPA?
3.4.
Wow.
I know.
That's really good. That's a B
Decent?
minus.
No.
That's
B minus
a
is
B.
3.2.
No. A 3 is a B,
Oh,
right?
so it's like a B plus.
Yeah.
I'm a very B plus student. I feel like that makes sense for me, considering how much I don't go.
I agree. You're so B plus in every sense of the word.
That's not.
Except for hosting and being a counselor.
And my
A
looks.
plus counselor. Oh, and your looks, of course. I'm sorry.
B plus.
I forgot what's important to you here.
Oh yeah. Also my body. You could say that too.
Is number 1 on your priority list your looks and your bod?
Yeah.
And then number 2 would be the grunge tour, Dirty Jeans tour?
Yes.
Well,
because I have no choice there. Like I got to get on the plane.
Right, and you really do work hard at that.
Yeah.
And that's really like a little career for you right now.
Yeah.
Number 3, I would say school comes before the toast.
Yeah, because when I have a class I have to go to, I gotta go.
And technically, we can manage without you.
Yeah, like with days that you have guests, like I am here, but like on days when it's a regular show and like I can get those hours to sleep in, I will choose to. Does that make sense?
No,
because like there's no point of me just sitting
here. So it
here.
goes body, DJT, sleep, school, toast.
Not even body at this point because I've been lacking on that front. Just more so like concern.
Concern for the body.
Concern for the body and the face.
Okay, well,
Hair,
you look great.
body, face.
You look great.
Thank you.
Voltaire, hair. We were dying. I know you don't have time to watch the toast. Watching the toast is down here for you.
I actually do watch it sometimes. Like when it's one I know that I should watch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll only know that after the fact of
Right.
it having been done.
Well, you've seen Princess Diaries, right?
Yes, of
I don't
course.
know because you grew up in a different age than us.
No, but I watched it with you guys.
But we were crying over Lily Moscovitz, her friend who's insane.
Yes, she's insane.
She's insane. Anyways, welcome to the show. I'm so happy that you're here despite, the non-ideal circumstances of our sister being very sick, and I just hope that she doesn't get anyone else sick. Because
Please, I'm praying.
I'm so busy.
I'm so not in the mood to be sick. I've been pounding vitamin C because I just can't get sick.
Very interesting.
Yeah, you should get on that.
I should. I need to take more like preventative measures.
I know. I'm taking my vitamins because like I'm so susceptible to getting sick that I'm just not having it this time.
You are. We were actually having such an interesting conversation before. I've never had strep, knock on gilded wood, but you've had it like 10 times.
I've had it 10 times. My freshman year of college, I had it 3 times in a row, like in a span of 1 month. And my doctor was like, if you get it one more time, we have to take your tonsils out. And thankfully, I didn't get it again. But I'm very susceptible to having it. I have like amoxicillin in my medicine cabinet,
like speed dial.
Yeah, at all points. That and Valtrex
yes.
are like the 2 things in my backpack right now.
That's so funny. Well, that's so snitch of you.
I
And
know.
you're a counselor. You're always prepared.
Right.
You got to take care of those campers.
Oh, yeah.
As a counselor, how excited are you to get back in the workforce at Camp Toast 2?
I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited because of the weather. Like, I feel like it's going to be so fun, even though we're going to be sweating our asses off.
Right, because Camp Toast 1, the weather couldn't have been worse if we tried. And it was still so much fun. So, like, now with ideal weather, you know, like, sun.
We didn't see the sun.
We didn't see the sun. We didn't even see a one cloud. It was just like, it looked like London during the fog the whole time. I only know that from The Crown, but it was very bleak.
I watched The Crown. What are you talking about?
You know, when Churchill and the fog of London,
honestly,
and then
the
his
show
like
is so
little
slow, I can't pay
assistant
attention.
gets killed by the fog, so he does something about it. I don't know. I think that was The Crown. I think.
If
I
it's
don't know.
Churchill, it must be.
Yeah. There's a lot of Churchill content out right now, though.
Is there?
Yeah, there's that movie Darkest Hour. Churchill.
Oh, yes. Right. Okay, fine. So I'm only been watching The Crown, but like, it's much slow.
Are you a Churchill fan?
I don't know. I know it sounds so messed up. Like, I truly don't know what he did for the world.
No, he did.
I know he did good things, but
Yeah.
I just don't know.
He helped end World War II, which is just important for the Jews because it helped end the Holocaust.
Oh, that's good. That's helpful. Thank you.
Which is really helpful for us.
Great.
Okay. Are you ready for the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast?
Yes, because I actually don't really know what went on yesterday in the world.
Well, I have good news for you. Not that much happened.
Oh.
So the stories are a little thin, but they're thin stories on wider topics that I just want to get the young pulse on.
Okay.
Because you are, you know, the freshest, youngest thing on the street.
Right. Oh, for
Because
sure.
Claudia and I are very old. So I just want to get your opinion on the things that are going on.
Okay.
First of all, Pete Davidson is, quote, casually dating after Ariana Grande split. Pete Davidson is moving on. The SNL star has been dating since he and Ariana Grande called off their engagement. Quote, he's been going on dates, but it's casual, a source said. He's been trying to move on and live a more private life. Davidson was spotted out to dinner with a mystery woman at Carbone on Monday evening, but we've learned it wasn't anything serious. He did, however, join an exclusive dating app in the hopes of finding love. Oh, I wonder which one.
Definitely, what's it
Raya.
called? Raya, yeah.
Quote, the set-it-up actor's foray back into the dating world comes nearly 2 months after he and Grande split. While Davidson is back on the scene, Grande denied rumors that she's back together with ex-boyfriend Ricky Alvarez, whom she mentioned in Thank You Next.
That was a rumor.
Because she like commented something like nice on his picture, and so people just assume they're dating. Like,
Oh my
I
God,
can't even.
no. If she ever dated him again, like, she has made me, like, such a stan. If she ever did that, like, I'd be
No.
done. I never supported that relationship.
She's met someone else, and her name is Ari.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And she's so good with that.
so good with that. I'm so good with that. She's coming out with a song tomorrow.
Okay, so I really brought this story up because I just want to get, the teenage pulse, not so much.
On Pete Davidson?
On Pete Davidson, on Ariana Grande, like, what are your thoughts on Pete Davidson? I know Ari's a friend of yours, so you wouldn't do this to her, but say, hypothetically, would you go out with him? Like, do you think he's a cutie? Here's a picture of him.
I honestly wouldn't go out with him.
Like, do you get the appeal?
I see the appeal in the sense of, like, for Ariana Grande or, like, just for people to, like, say it, but, like, personally, like, I couldn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see it for myself, but I see it for other people. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense.
Yeah, no, he kind of, like, scares me, but, like, I feel bad for him. Like, I feel really bad for him. He got the short end of the stick on this one.
He did, but he also got, like, even a stick by going out with her.
I know, but, like, was
tough.
it worth it?
I don't
Was
know.
the high worth the pain?
I think it was because he was so obsessed with her. Remember when he would just like post pictures of her and be like, "My fiance is like the hottest woman in the world."
Which makes me even sadder because then he would always say on interviews, he'd be like when we break up, because like he knew it's too good to be true, which is just so sad.
So sad. Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
So who's your celebrity crush?
Wow. Old or young?
Oh my God, right.
I have an
forgot.
affinity for
You
the
have
older
an issue.
ones. I have an issue.
Like young, please.
Okay. Wow, I never really think about that.
Or, age appropriate.
Age appropriate, no.
Like, and someone who's, by the way, not married, not a father, and potentially a grandfather.
I don't think any of them are grandfathers.
You never know. It's so hard
This
for her.
is so on the spot. Like, I need a Shawn Mendes with blue eyes.
Oh, you needed someone with blue eyes.
I love blue eyes.
Does Zac Efron have blue eyes?
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, he is kind of old. Yeah,
He's like a nice 35.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
out past him.
Yeah.
What about Justin Bieber?
No way.
Okay. Who would you rather go out with, Justin Bieber or Pete Davidson?
I don't know, because like technically Justin Bieber, because he's like more famous, but like he scares the shit out of me. Like I don't know what he would do to me after all the blinds. Like I'm good.
That's
so maybe
true.
just Pete Davidson, be a little bit uncomfortable, but like I'm sure things would go smoothly.
And at Carbone, I've never been, but I've
I
heard
have. It's
wonderful
delicious.
things. So a free meal at Carbone, I'm assuming he picks up the tab, but I don't know. Maybe that SNL money's not as good as you would think.
But he got the ring back, so maybe he sold it, and now he's cash.
Paying for dinner.
Yep,
with that money.
because he didn't have to pay with Ari.
I want to go to Carbone. That's on my list of Italian spots that I want to hit up.
I said that for your birthday, but I got ignored.
No, but like I still want to go there. Maybe like after, I don't know. Let's think. Maybe the next GNO, a little Carbone.
Ooh, a little Carbone.
And maybe it's like
but,
a
how do you
Sunday
drink?
night
I was gonna say
GNO.
because like you can't really like go out after a Carbone meal.
No, but a Sunday night GNO where we just stuff our faces with pasta sounds so fun. So what did you think of GNO?
Oh my god, it was so fun. Like truly so much fun. I don't know why I left early, which I didn't think it was early. It was like 2:45 and I was just like, oh my god, like I'm really tired.
Yeah, once I got that tired wave hit me, like I had to go home.
Right. So I was like, and like no one was quite there yet, and I felt like everyone would probably just leave in like 30, but I was like, I'll just go home and like whatever. Then I woke up and I had these texts at like 4:45, like home, love you, blah blah, and I was like, what the hell did I miss? So I like called you guys. I was like, what happened? Like I'm never the first one to leave, but I was just tired and I was having crazy FOMO. I didn't really miss that much, just like continuation of the fun,
right,
which is fine.
But you got the gist of the fun.
I got the gist of the fun. But yeah, it was really fun. And I was so hungover the next day, like my head, it really gets worse the second you turn 21.
That's so sad.
For
me, it
sad.
really didn't get so bad until I turned 23, 24. But like my hangovers are just on another level
And
now.
like my new thing is that I throw up the next day.
Oh, that's when it's bad. What about when you throw up the next evening?
That's never happened to me.
Can you imagine that?
It's usually when I just wake up.
Can you imagine that? Very sad.
But I feel like you don't ever throw up.
No, sometimes I do. I mean, if it's a next day throw up, like I'm in really bad shape. But sometimes I feel like throwing up will only make things worse, so I try to keep it down.
I always think that throwing up will make me better, even
sometimes
if
it will, but sometimes it won't. I don't
Okay.
know. Anyways, moving on to our next story, which is just a portal through which we can talk about Riverdale. Mark Consuelos and his Riverdale family star on Kelly Ripa's best holiday card yet. Did you see this?
Yes.
So the Consuelos family holiday card this year is a photo of Hiram, Hermione, and Veronica. I guess they got really lazy and also a little thirsty, and this is their holiday card, and I'm really so here for it, even though I don't really keep up with the Consueloses.
I don't keep up with the Consuelos either. But I saw it and I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like the Lodge's Christmas card, like from Riverdale, because I don't know, I just thought so. It's funny, but like Kelly Ripa is just like thirsting for the Riverdale of it all, and it's like,
Well, you know she's going to be on it.
I know, which is just like this season, like every show has a bad season. Like Gossip Girl, it had a bunch. I'm about to enter one on Heart of Dixie. It's just something you have to deal with. We are in one right now. Like they make these writing decisions in the writing room. They think it's going to go over well, and it just doesn't. Like in Friday Night Lights, the murder in season 2. Like that's the gargoyles. Like so, I'm going to push through, but I'm not happy.
Yeah, so I kind of have come to terms. I'm now caught up on Riverdale. And
Did you watch last night's? No.
No, last night was Tuesday. Is it on Tuesdays?
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, so it's on tonight.
Okay.
So it's on tonight. So when Riverdale first started, it was just like everything we ever needed in life and more.
Right.
And I feel as though, especially with like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, it's like the teens really do like this like sci-fi horror stuff. And so I'm not going to tell them what the show should be about because they're clearly doing something right.
No,
and
I think people don't like it right now.
Really?
I look at Twitter, like often, just the Riverdale hashtag, and like people are like, WTF.
Well, I'm at least interested. Like, what in the hell is going on? Like, what is it?
Right.
Who's the gargoyle
But
king?
you know what I also don't understand is how Betty's like missing and nobody seems to care. Like, what about, I know that Jughead and Archie are, like, away, but she's not answering him, so shouldn't he be concerned?
Yes, but then he literally said...
But then Kevin and Veronica are there. Where is she?
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, apparently tonight, Veronica and Cheryl maybe go looking for Betty. But Jughead addressed it when he said, Betty took down a serial killer last year. Like, Archie, you can't ever, like, stay out of prison or trouble. So that's why he's
like, not worried.
Like, he knows that Betty can, whatever she's going through, and I'm sure he knows that she's dealing with something, that she can handle herself.
Right. By the way, Lily and Cole are, like, really legit now.
So are Cammy
and Charles,
yeah.
I know.
And also now I'm feeling like Veronica and Reggie.
I said that to you the last time that we were here. I was like, because writer Ross just, like, listens to what other people say, and because they are dating in real life, they're gonna date on the show. And you're like, no.
I'm going to UPS and I'm shipping it.
I ship it too, honestly. They look really good together.
I ship Veronica and Archie so much. Like, they are endgame.
You think?
They are my favorite Riverdale. Not that there's so many Riverdale couples, but, like, I mean, you know I can't deal with Betty and Jughead, and they're, like, fucking them. Nancy Drew syndrome.
Okay.
But Veronica and Archie, like, I love that they're so ride or die. And, like, Hiram needs to just, like, turn all of his anger towards Archie into, like, embrace for Archie, because they can really work well together. And what Archie did to him, like, he did so much for him. Just, he went against him once. Like, right. Back off. Why do you need to kill him?
No, he's so nuts, Hiram. It's just, like,
he's
not
out
even,
of control.
it's, like, not even, like, believable. Do you know what I mean?
No, but then when they went to the other town and then it all came back to the prison, it became believable.
What, he's just a psycho?
No, like, he's a psycho. Like, it's the prison, it's the drugs. Like, he's got this whole county on wrap.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know. It's a rough one for me, I think.
But I'm just enjoying it. Like, I'm just interested to see what happens.
But truly, the flashback episode, though, was really great. Like, I was dying for it.
You were?
Yeah. Oh, my, were you not?
I don't know.
Oh, my God, I thought it was incredible.
I thought it was a great flashback episode, but I just personally don't love a flashback episode. Like, I remember when they did that on Gossip Girl, and it was so annoying.
I don't remember that.
You don't? It was like...
By the way, you know what I've been realizing?
What?
Aside from Riverdale, all the shows that we love, like, over time, are all Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage. Dynasty, Gossip Girl, The OC, Heart of Dixie, all of it. They do everything. They are the people that we just have to follow them. Whatever they put their names on, I'm in.
They do the teen shows.
They do the teen shows, and they do them right.
I mean, Dynasty is just...
I haven't watched last week's, but, like, Dynasty is just so good. And it's like, you know what I'm realizing? The more TV that I watch, it's like, it's all about the writers.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I feel like now it's so hard for people to, like, be good at it. Like, they just can't come up with a nice plot twist, but they can. Like, Dynasty is just taking me left, right, and center.
Yeah. I heard some, like, spoilers.
Me too.
Oh, were you? Oh, yeah, you were there.
Yeah, but I remember some, but not all, because I was really drunk, and I was trying to remember, so we'll talk after.
We'll go over them after. If you're not watching Dynasty yet, like, get caught up. Start watching. It's the greatest show that's on right now. It's the 2018 Gossip Girl, and speaking of Gossip Girl...
Oh.
Netflix's Gossip Girl summary is so shady. Did you see this?
No.
Okay, so on Netflix, when you go to Gossip Girl and you look at the description says, rich, unreasonably attractive private school students do horrible, scandalous things to each other.
What?
Repeatedly.
Oh my God, what?
Isn't that so crazy?
That's like the weirdest thing ever.
Like someone at Netflix just
just mad.
Is mad and like just snuck it in, and it's hilarious and also true. But then they also should have said that Serena van der Woodsen, while you think might be like the protagonist, is actually the worst character, very similar to a Carrie Bradshaw.
Wow, you're gonna make, that's your thesis?
That's my thesis. I hate Serena van der Woodsen. Like,
okay, like, I don't hate her. I definitely think she makes poor decisions, but I'm coming to learn that, like, everybody makes poor decisions on all shows that I like. Heart of Dixie. But
Blair didn't make poor decisions.
That's true.
By the way, are you okay? I saw your story last night.
About Heart of Dixie? No, I'm not.
Heart of Dixie, and it's unclear if you're okay.
I'm not okay. Because, like, I hate when people do stupid things for no reason. When things are going great, why sabotage them?
You mean like Marissa Cooper dying?
Well, that was just different. But that was her wanting to get off the show. No, that's different. I'm just talking about the characters. I don't know, man. It was just like everything was going so smooth, and then it just hit a wall, and then I cried. I'm starting to learn that I could cry from anything. Like, I see these 15-second snippets on my Instagram, and, like, I cry.
Wow. Well, I just want you to know, every time you post a picture of you crying,
you screenshot it.
I screenshot it, and now I'm starting a folder because they're literally so sad. Like, nothing will be sadder than when Raina James died.
Right.
And then
Way to ruin it.
Oh, sorry.
They don't know what
The
show's
show's
over.
over.
Yeah.
Or then you watch that movie that you made me watch.
But you
Cinderella's
understood.
Type. Yeah, you guys should really watch this movie. It's like so heartbreaking.
But like it's nice.
It's nice. It's called Not Cinderella's Type. And it made you cry.
But they're not sad because it's not like I'm crying about personal issues. It's like I'm crying about someone who's a fake person's problems.
That's true. But maybe it just triggers something in you, like a very sadness.
No.
No?
I just like I get invested.
Yeah.
And then bad things happen and I cry.
So, but you're still enjoying Heart of Dixie.
Yes, but now it's like, now that it's not going the way that I wanted to, I'm not going to be like thirsting to watch it any second that I can. Do you know what I mean? It's like while I was studying for finals, I was like, oh my God, I really want to be watching Heart of Dixie. But now that it's in a place that I'm upset about, I'll take my sweet time.
Your sweet time. Also, I do need to issue a correction. Blair did make one horrible choice by dating Dan. Like
and Louis.
No, but like she was a princess. I can understand why she did it.
I get it, but like, come on.
And she really didn't know he was so crazy until like literally right after they got married. But that was like the weird season for Gossip Girl when Blair and Dan were like together.
No, the weird season for Gossip Girl was like the Ivy Juliet of it all. That was so weird.
Those
seasons are the worst. You should honestly just skip them.
Ivy. No, but it's still like cute and good in New York and fashion and enjoyable.
That's true.
It's like
also, when
eye-candy.
what's her face went to NYU, Blair. That was also
That was also so real.
So real, because that's what happens to me. I'm a loser at school.
Are you excited to graduate?
I am really excited to graduate.
Who do you think's more excited, you or me?
I don't know. You're pretty up there.
I'm planning the biggest party of all time.
Yeah, we are planning the
biggest graduation party of all time. It's going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yes.
For the biggest celebration of someone graduating.
Because, like, finally.
Finally. It's been holding you back.
What if I told you that I wanted to go to grad school? I don't, but imagine.
I don't know what I would. I literally don't know what I would do.
No, I'm not.
I would be heartbroken.
I have truly no interest.
I would be heartbroken. You would break my heart. Breaking a sister's heart. Just something to think about.
Okay.
Next story. Speaking of Netflix, wow, this is really Netflix heavy episode. Not sponsored, but it could be. Selena Quintanilla. The Selena scripted series headed to Netflix. I can never pronounce her last name, and I'm not going to insult her by trying. Netflix has ordered a scripted series based on the life of Tejano music star Selena, not Gomez, TG. The series is described as a coming-of-age story following Selena as her dreams come true and all the heart-wrenching and life-changing choices she and her family have to make as they navigate success, family, and music. Quote, Selena will always have a lasting place in music history, and we feel great responsibility to do justice to her memory, said Selena's sister. With this series, viewers will finally get the full history of Selena, our family, and the impact she has had on all of our lives. We are excited to partner with Campanario and Netflix to give fans a never-before-seen glimpse at our story and highlight why Selena will remain a legend for generations to come. I'm so excited for this.
Me too. I actually saw the movie that I think is just called Selena.
Yeah, with J-Lo.
With J-Lo. And I didn't really know anything about her because it was, I think, before my time. But, like, it was so good, and I'm actually really going to watch it. And Netflix has been churning out some great freaking content lately.
Premium content.
Yeah, and also aren't they doing, I feel like I saw
Fire
something else.
Festival.
Yes, I can't wait to watch that.
We talked about that yesterday.
Oh, my God.
I can't wait to watch it, but I'm a little worried, but, I will keep myself open-minded, that all of the content that they have is what we already saw on social media, like everyone who got there posting.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll go back, but like a little more in depth of the people who organized it, what it says about our society, etc.
They probably will, but I didn't really see that much. Like, it's like I saw people like being like stranded, but like I needed more. And I feel like now I'm going to get that more.
I needed more cheese sandwiches.
Oh my God, those salads.
That's the craziest part.
Could you imagine if that were us?
No, I can't.
Like, what would we do?
I think like that's something I take great pride in. Is like I didn't go to Fire Festival.
But we would never really travel that far for a festival. The farthest we'll go is Stagecoach.
I know. I'm so excited for Stagecoach. By the way.
Are we going?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay.
Of course we're going.
I mean, I want to.
Of course.
I'll put it in my planner.
So yes, Netflix is very much in tune. I'm looking forward to. I love there's nothing better than a great documentary.
I agree. I couldn't
What are
agree
some
more.
of your favorites?
Documentaries.
You saw 3 Identical Strangers, right?
Oh yeah, so that's considered. Yeah, that shook me. I'm trying to think. My favorite documentaries. Like I don't really know what is a documentary when I watch it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it tells like a good story.
Have you seen Queen of Versailles?
No.
About that family in Florida who's building the biggest house in America, modeled after Versailles, and it was filmed in 2008. And as they're filming this documentary about them building the biggest house. Like the recession happens and they like lost all their money and they had to stop building the house. And it's like this documentary took like a crazy turn. They were just really filming them
Making it
like about
so
the
now
house.
do they have money again or no?
Unclear.
Wow, that's so sad.
Yeah.
So is the house still like just chilling there? Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, or it's been there for a long time.
I'll get there.
I also just watched The American Meme.
Oh yeah, you did. Was it good?
It was good. I would recommend it. I think
Okay.
you would like it.
Got to get on my documentary game.
Yeah, and they're so informative. Then you can, like, I literally, my whole range of conversation topics has changed since I saw Three Identical Strangers.
Right. No, sometimes you watch something that is like you just can't stop talking about.
They find
and
a way to work it into every conversation.
I get like that. Like even when I watch TV shows, like all my friends, I'll always do is talk to them now about Heart of Dixie. Half of them are watching, so that's great. But like even still, like it's like, or I was been telling my friends, like any one of my friends who would FaceTime me, I'd be like, hey, have you heard about the show Red Oaks? I really think you'd like it.
Well, I was going to ask you, have you been watching Red Oaks?
Well, I watched the first season and a couple of episodes of the second season with Claudia on Sunday, and then I've just been going back to Heart of Dixie. But I'm gonna finish it at some point. I just haven't gotten there.
Are you excited for the country club life?
Oh my God, I'm so excited for the country club life. Like, there's just no better life than the country club. Like, when I go with my friend who's still joins the country club, like those barbecues, like they just can't be beat, man. Like,
They can't be beat.
and like now that we drink, it's gonna be
That's
so
what we were
different.
saying. We've never even been to the bar there.
Right. All we did, we went to like the cookie bar, which I will still be
The
hitting.
muffin bar.
Oh my God, the dance floor.
Muffins. The dance floor.
I wonder if they have like adults only parties.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, yeah, because
Mom and Dad used to go all the time.
Yeah.
And then we were home just like being steamy.
we probably literally didn't even talk to each other. But
Yes, we did. We were always having fun times.
were we?
Yes.
I don't remember what it was like when we were young.
Because you were so young, so you don't remember.
That's true.
But we were always having a
I
blast.
just remember moving out into the library when Claudia pissed me off.
Yeah, you were
And then
stuck,
when
though.
people would come to the hallway to get to their own rooms.
Yeah.
And-
Margo like moved into the hallway, and then people would walk through the hall, and she'd be like, "Get out of my room!"
but like they needed to walk through there to go to their own rooms. Oh my God, I was so psycho.
So psycho. Can't wait to go back to those memories.
I know. By the way, did you see Dumplin' yet?
No, but it's on my list.
Okay, I'm not gonna
And
say
we
it.
have to go see
Nutcracker?
Clueless.
Oh yeah. How, when, why?
I don't know, but we have to figure it out. If anyone from the Clueless team is watching,
We would go and we would promote it.
yeah, assuming it's good. I also wanted to ask you, I'm sure this is going to be the last time you're hosting with me before the new year, but what are your New Year's resolutions?
They're usually the same every year. Lose weight, find a man. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nothing you want to change? Nothing you want to learn?
No.
I'm going to learn how to drive. Do you want to join me?
Oh, I gotta get my permit. That'll be my resolution.
Fuck, me too.
We
'Cause
gotta
mine's
do
expired.
it. I'll
I
do
can't
it with you.
I can't learn how to drive without a permit, right?
Right, because you need to.
Fuck. That really?
Why? It'll take 5 minutes.
No, because like, for me, no, because getting a permit is like a whole thing in itself. I have to study for the test. I have to go to the DMV and like put myself through that. I have to take a picture, like, and then just to start the endeavor to get my license.
I really like don't think it's like I'll try. I'll do it with you because like I think we should do it together.
And we'll get lessons together. That'll
Right.
help.
But like, I just don't think that like this girl right here can drive.
But if we're living the country club life,
I got it, but like I went behind the wheel one time and I freaked out. Like it is just not. But that's what happens when you
Yeah.
as you get older, you get more scared. And I couldn't agree more.
because you're more aware of your own mortality and the mortality of others.
Yeah, like I will kill someone.
But when you're 15, you're like, I'm driving. Get out of my way, bitches.
Clear the roads.
Clear the roads. Snitch on the loose.
I'll do that with you.
Okay. And then my other one is to learn how to cook, something you should also do with me.
Let me find a man to cook for first.
No, but I'm cooking for myself so that I can like not have to order everything, and then it's some things ordered are gross. You know?
Gross.
Like eggs.
Ew. Who orders eggs in like those
Not me
soggy
anymore.
tin cans?
Yeah.
But eggs, you know how to make. I know how to make eggs.
Yes, but I could like, what about a frittata? I love a frittata.
Do you love a frittata?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Morning Glory?
Yeah, I have. I don't remember what you're referring to, but I've seen it.
Yeah. If you've seen it, you know. Okay, fifth and final story, a little biz news. We touched on this a few weeks ago, but the New York Times is reporting that Chinese hackers are behind the massive Marriott breach.
What?
A massive data breach at a Marriott hotel chain has been traced to Chinese hackers working for the Ministry of State Security, the country's civilian spy agency, according to the New York Times. The hack exposed data from approximately 500 million Marriott and Starwood hotel customers. It also included health insurers and the security clearance files of millions more Americans, according to 2 people briefed on the investigation, the Times reported.
What do they want with that information?
Like, it's just really sensitive information. And this is a hotel chain, so it has people's, obviously, their credit card information, their passport information, all this stuff. Personally, I'm not a Starwood member
Me
just
neither.
because I'm just getting my credit card points in check. I'm doing one thing at a time. But that's really crazy. I think it's the biggest data breach in history so far.
In history?
Yeah.
Why didn't I really hear about it?
I don't know if this is something that you and your friends talk about.
I don't know, but I just feel like I'm pretty well versed, and it just didn't really. I only heard about it at first at the Point Sky Awards.
Yeah, that was funny.
But that's crazy. So what do you do now? How do you get that info back? You can't.
You can't. You just pray.
So who's gonna get fired?
I don't know.
The IT guys.
IT, yeah.
Sad. That's why I wasn't a computer science major. I was gonna get fired. I'm kidding. I couldn't hack it.
The Times also cited 4 unnamed U.S. officials who said there could be indictments against Chinese hackers for working for the intelligence services and the military. It said the Trump administration also plans to declassify intelligence reports to reveal Chinese hacking efforts dating to at least 2014. The report comes amid growing tensions between the U.S. and China, so it's like a blackmail hack, they're it's crazy. It's just the war on personal, the war on personal information. Very scary stuff.
That's really scary stuff.
All these hacks are so crazy. It's this isn't even...
But it's I feel like we always hear about hacks, and then we don't really hear about the repercussions of what they did with said information.
There are some, yes, you do. For example, when Ashley Madison was hacked.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about
when
Facebook.
Sony was hacked and all their emails were leaked. Remember that? Yes, you... Okay, you remember this. The story was, and I don't even know if this
I
was
remember
ever
Ashley
confirmed,
Madison.
that when Sony was releasing the
oh yeah,
what's that movie called?
The Dictator.
No, The Dictators with Sacha Baron Cohen. The one about Kim Jong Un.
Yeah. Oh, the Dictator. Oh, that you're right.
What was,
the interview. I was saying that right, and then I didn't
that
finish.
North Korea was so against it they hacked all of Sony's emails and then they started publishing them, and it was really crazy stuff about pay disparities, all these things, and it was really bad for them.
Wow.
All because of that movie, which, by the way, is hilarious.
It is
but
hilarious.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, yeah. I remember we were watching it. We were like...
Yeah. That was really a crazy time.
Crazy time.
And, it never made it to theaters.
It didn't?
No. I don't think it did.
So how did we watch it? It was just
on demand. I don't even want to talk about it. That's how scary that is. But, yeah, so anyways, hacks do have effects. But, if all this credit card information is released, that wouldn't become... a news,
yeah, emails are juicy and stuff like that. But if you have someone's credit card number, then you're a stalker.
Right. They might just sell it on the dark web, and then you get fraud and all that jazz.
So it's just a lot of work for the credit card companies.
Yes.
Sad.
Scary stuff. So if you are Marriott Starwood member, just make sure all your stuff is in check. It's from Confessions of a Shopaholic. I didn't go to Outdoor World.
Oh my God, that's funny.
So anyway, Steve, just before we bring out the Lost Kings, is there anything...
That was 5 stories?
That was 5 stories.
Wow.
5 easy stories. That's what happens on a thin day. And also, I just wanted to, get a chance to really talk to you, get to know the woman behind the counselor. Is there anything you want to promote or say or, get out there? Did you hit 50K yet?
No.
Today's the day.
I'm at 49.1K. I need to get about 900 followers.
There's over 1,500 people watching right now live. So
hopefully, most of you would follow me. That'd be great. But if you don't, 900 of you, please follow me so I can get to 50K.
Very exciting. Thank you so much for filling in, being a great sister, a great professional. You're so professional.
So professional.
And then we're going to talk to the Lost Kings. I'm really so excited. If you have questions for them, write them on the YouTube stream or on our Instagram post. We will get them all to them. Maybe they'll sing us a little ditty. No, but they do the beats and stuff, so they actually need a vocalist. It's a shame Claudia's not here. I guess we'll have to step in.
Oh, God. Okay. I am taking voice lessons.
Oh, also, I just want to get your opinion on one more thing because we announced the Grammy nominations last week.
Oh, my God.
And
I'm not very happy about it whatsoever. Okay, Taylor. That's just one thing.
This is her TED.
This is her TED Talk. What I don't understand is last year when Taylor didn't even put out an album, she was nominated for 2 Grammys for I don't know,
Oh.
Better Man and something else, like random things, right? She puts out her best-selling, I wouldn't say most amazing album, great album, Speak Now is better. Anyway, and she gets nothing. Pop Vocal. Is that even a real group?
I thought you were going to be upset about Greatest Showman versus Star is Born.
Well, here's the thing. Wasn't Greatest Showman for last year's Grammys?
No. I don't think so.
No, you're wrong because...
But it's nominated this year, so it couldn't have been last year.
I didn't know I was supposed to be upset. I thought it was just like they were throwing them a bone.
And Shallow is nominated for
100
song.
times for Song of the Year. When, like, honestly, come on, guys.
But, like, This Is Me isn't.
Right. This is what makes me so mad about Star is Born is that while it was a fantastic movie, between the two movies that came out, Star is Born and Greatest Showman is just so much better and it's not getting the accolades that it deserves. And it's like, I'm sure Star is Born is going to get nominated for an Oscar, for this, for that. And it's like, great, good for you. But, like, the fact that you guys are all sleeping on Greatest Showman is so fucked up.
Do you know, like, almost a year ago today, we saw Greatest Showman for the first time.
I know, December 19th.
We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary that our lives changed forever.
We went to an advanced screening. I was in the middle of finals, and I didn't give a flying
Thanks
fuck.
to Leah Gay.
Yes, and
OG.
We went, and our lives were changed. I just remember me and you sitting there after the movie, and we were like, what?
We were like,
just
that was the
happened?
greatest thing I've ever seen. That was the greatest show. Anyways, this is actually the greatest show, the greatest live show. We will be back in a few minutes with the Lost Kings. Stay tuned. Thank you, Sneeches.
You're welcome.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here with the Lost Kings. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We're such big fans of your
We
work.
are actually really big fans of your work.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Welcome to New
appreciate
York.
that.
How's it going? We saw you went out last night.
Yeah, are you
Yeah.
guys over?
Are you okay?
Is everyone okay?
We rallied pretty good this morning.
Did you?
For sure.
We did responsible partying last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's
good.
smart.
Yeah.
But this show is very hangover friendly. Like
Yeah.
the chairs are comfortable. You can sort of slouch in.
Yeah.
It's just very
And
conversational.
it's not too early also. Like, you didn't have to wake up that early.
Yeah.
It's not GMA, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only thing is the cold. That makes it a little worse because
Yeah.
we're coming from LA. So
Oh, yeah. You picked a tough
That makes
a
it
tough
a
time.
Yeah, it makes it a
Tough
little.
season.
But it's
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
the most wonderful time of the year.
It is true too.
True.
That's true.
It's nice to get like a taste of the cold and then go back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you appreciate what
Yeah.
you
You
have
have.
more.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. So we are actually very big fans of all of your songs. We were listening this morning, just talking about like your whole catalog is so impressive. You worked with so many really amazing artists.
Thank you.
A personal favorite of mine is Phone Down.
Oh, awesome.
And,
Awesome.
and like Emily Warren
Yeah.
is just like such a cutie.
Yeah, she's great.
So that song was really successful, and I
Yeah.
think it really spoke to a lot of people because we
Yeah.
are really addicted to our phones.
Yeah.
So like writing that song, what was that process like? And I mean, I'm sure inspiration was easy to find.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us about that.
So Emily actually sent us the idea. She had the phone down idea, and it's obviously like resonated right away with us. Obviously, it's a universal concept with our generation right now. So we like, the challenge was flipping because it was very slow. Like when she sent us her original idea, and so we had to find a way to flip it to make sense for what it is we do as artists, and. To give it like energy, it was very
Yeah.
like low energy, very ballady, like, and it was just really soft. So we had to find a way, and it took us like 5 months to
Oh,
like get
wow.
it where we
Yeah.
wanted it to
Really?
be. Yeah, it took a while, and like we went back and forth. We did a bunch of different versions, and but she was like great through the whole process. I mean, like we didn't want anybody else to sing it. She was
Yeah.
so good on it. But yeah, it really resonated with us, and it was a great like. It was like a restart for us because we had been doing remixes and we had a few originals, but this was like, look, this is what we feel right now
Yeah.
with like how we interact with our friends,
Yeah.
everybody. It's just like everybody we played it for, we were just like, yo, this is such a message that needs to be out there. So it was great. And Emily was like amazing. So
Yeah.
it was a process, but we were happy that it finally like it made its way out and made its way out into the world and people love it. So it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've also collaborated with Tinashe, Sabrina
Sabrina
Carpenter,
Carpenter.
who we love.
Yeah.
How do you guys choose who you want to work with?
We like, we listen to a ton of music, so we just kind of like make a list of like artists that we love and think we could do something cool with, and then when we have the record for them, like we reach out, like or have our label reach out or manager, and kind of just have this like running order of like people that we want to work with. And
Yes.
Sabrina, Tinashe, Allie Brooke from Fifth Harmony, they were all like at the top of the list of like people that we love.
Very
So,
cool.
We're always fans of their voices, like the fans first, and it's
Yeah.
like, yo, we love their voices. It's always like we're trying to, it's just all about having the right song, and if they love the song
Yeah.
too, but we're always like listening to, I mean, we love doing female records, and we love like we have so many females that we look up to, like their voice and how they do things, and it means a lot to get them on our songs,
Yeah.
So.
For sure. So who's someone that you haven't worked with yet that's on your list?
Or that you have one coming out with that you want to spoil.
Yeah,
I'd say.
So one that we have coming out, we have a record with Wiz Khalifa and Social House.
Oh, Social House is opening for Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love the work that they've done with Ariana and like Thank You Next, all that stuff. So
Oh my
like,
God, who
they're-
doesn't?
Yeah,
Best
exactly.
song like ever.
Yeah. So we're super excited about that. Yeah, Wiz, and then we have Lauren Gray on a song as well.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
we love
God,
her.
you're speaking our language. We love her.
That's what I
her
thought he was
so
gonna say
much.
first. but
Oh my
yeah.
God, we love her so much.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
That's
so
funny.
exciting.
That's your dream like song.
Literally, like it couldn't be better.
Yeah. We're shooting a video next week for the song. We're super excited. It's gonna be the first time that we meet her because we sent her the song. She cut it, and yeah, she was great. She sounds amazing on the song. She
Yeah.
did a really, really, really good job. So we're excited.
Go, Lauren.
That's so exciting. So when you have an idea for a song, you write the song, you pitch it to the artist that you like. How long does that whole process take?
Yeah, it takes a while.
Takes a while.
Yeah, we this song that she's singing on in particular was like kind of a crazy nightmare session. Like, my car broke down before the session, which was like it was such a weird scenario. So when we got to the session, we were already like, I was
We
already
had to
like
walk up like the hills.
Yeah, it was just like
100-degree weather. We're sweating.
I was like,
God.
high anxiety for this session.
Yeah.
And so we wrote it with this girl, DeLacy, who we wrote First Love with. She's absolutely amazing. And this other guy, Michael Pollock, and we did a session. And so we were just like, I was rattled before we got in there. And then we all wrote this song. It's called Anti-Everything. And it's kind of just like this, it speaks for itself. It's like an anthem.
An anthem.
Yeah. And so we wrote the song, and then I produced the music, and it took a while. Like, it took me like a month or so to produce the music, and then it's got to go through a bunch of people, and then it's like, all right, now we find the list of people that want to sing it.
Yeah.
And Lauren was at that top of the list. We were like, yo, I want Lauren to sing. I liked what she had put out. No, she doesn't have that much music out
Right.
yet, but I liked the first song that she put out, and then she just put out the
Kick
You
You Out.
Out song.
Which is great.
I
So
love
good.
that
It's
song.
it's a really good
Yeah,
song.
and so she was at the top of the list for the song. I was like, yo, I want her to cut this, and she did an amazing job.
Yeah.
That is
Oh my God,
so
I love her.
exciting.
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
for
like
her.
takes months. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like writing the song, producing the song, and then it's like going through finding the right
Yeah.
feature and seeing if they want to actually do it or not.
Right.
And she
Right.
was down from the jump. So.
That's like the middle when like Zed said like 11
Yeah.
pop
Yeah.
stars like audition for the
Yeah.
song, but like you have to find like
Yeah.
that perfect
You gotta find the
song.
right person.
And we
Yeah.
have, it's such a process.
With
but-
that song especially, there's like a certain emotion to it, and like capturing the emotion that was originally there was such a hard thing to do. And Lauren was able to do it, but that was a process of like,
Yeah.
just like getting to that point.
Yeah, because you got to have somebody that embodies that, like the lyric when the song does come out and you hear it. It's like you have to embody that. You have to embody that image too.
Right.
You can't just like that's like the hard thing is finding somebody that makes sense for it, that is gonna embody those lyrics, that isn't just gonna sound good. It's like you got to sound good. You got to embody the lyrics so it doesn't come off. You know what I mean? Like
you have to
people
live
can't
it.
see.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't be fake.
Yeah,
Like,
Because
yeah.
if it's fake, people
Yeah.
know.
People
Yeah.
see through it. So.
No, and like people's like personal lives like don't match up to like
Yeah.
what they're singing about. It's
Oh
either
my
someone
God.
else wrote this or this is very old.
Yeah, exactly.
Like with famous Mason Ramsey.
Oh yeah, but they
Love it. Like, he doesn't
they
have
made
a
it age
girlfriend.
appropriate.
That
though.
was a great song for like a 30-year-old country
Country
singer.
singer, yeah,
Like, It
totally.
was great. There's an awesome written song, but not for like an 8-year-old.
Right.
Because I think they made it as age appropriate as possible. Like it was clearly a Florida Georgia Line song that didn't make the cut.
Right.
And then they like took out some lyrics that just were like my family
Yeah.
and
But
all
how's
that-
your girl and how's your family?
Right. Like that's totally not the original lyrics. That's so funny.
So,
So you guys also remix a lot of songs.
Mm-hmm.
How do you choose which songs you want to remix? Like what about it speaks to you? Like can you just remix whatever you want or you have to work with that artist? Like how does that come about?
Now it's like we haven't done a remix in a little while, and it's for a reason. We wanted to like establish, we like doing what we want to do. We really feel like there's no rules in what we want, like what we do as electronic producers. We just want to make the best music that we can, no matter what style it is, no matter what genre it is. But like for remixes, it's like that's when we first were doing remixes. It was really just about how can we take like a record that people wouldn't expect us to flip it and
Yeah.
make it like into what we want to do and kind of show. It was like kind of a like showcase on what we could do as producers before we show people how we can write our own songs and kind of give people like give them anticipation for what we would put out as like original music. But yeah, now it's like we're super choosy. Like it's got to be a song that I like listen to on repeat. That I'm like, yo, this is like I jam this song all the time. And now it's like I listen to a lot of rap music, and I would love to remix rap music more, but they don't ever give out their stems, which is super frustrating. They never give out their
Interesting.
vocals.
Right, because I'm sure it's also like
Yeah.
hard with just like the legal
Yeah,
aspect of
yeah,
remixing,
yeah.
so that like limits
Yeah.
you. But I'm sure it also makes you
Yeah.
be more creative.
Yeah.
like when we first started, we would just like bootleg everything, like
Yeah.
download acapellas and
Yeah.
put stuff out. But
Yeah.
now we don't do it as much because like SoundCloud will like take down your remix.
Right,
And
yeah.
Yes.
You can't put it on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
And so remixes are just harder to do
Yeah.
now that like
They
they've
made it
cracked
really,
down on
they
all
made it
that.
really hard for us to like want to do it. It has to go through all the legal processes before we like do it.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well,
That's annoying.
just
Yeah.
legalities
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
in everyone's way.
Fuck legal.
I'm going to take some viewer questions for you guys.
Yeah.
Who are some of the nicest or rudest celebrities or bands that you've played with or met?
Oh.
You can say nicest because no one really ever wants to throw shade unless you're in a shade throwing mood.
Yeah.
Throw some shade, please.
Or like you could do like a blind item
we throw
version.
a good amount of shade,
Yeah.
so
Rob, you got this.
we'll speak the truth.
We've come across some nice people.
Yeah, like, I mean, all the people that we've worked with have been awesome. You know,
Yeah.
like Sabrina and Allie. Like, Allie's one of the nicest people
Yeah.
that we've ever met. Just in anything. I feel like even if we weren't working together, like, she makes everyone feel like family. So, she's always been great. Like, we've become friends with, like, a lot of, like, some football players. So, like, Christian McCaffrey is, like, also one of the nicest
He's
dudes.
super.
Like,
He's super nice.
Cool.
yeah, he's so nice. He came out to one of our shows the other day and brought us jerseys and all that stuff.
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Cool. What has been your favorite city to play?
Mine is Miami. I
Oh,
love
I'm sure.
Miami. Yeah, I love Miami.
I would say I like playing in New York, like when we're here because our whole team's here. So it's like, and friends and family. So it's like a big coming home party every time we're here.
Where are you guys from originally?
I'm from Baltimore.
And I'm from Boston.
Oh, very cool. We're the #1 podcast in Massachusetts.
Hey.
So what factors
up,
go
Andover?
into what factors go into you guys deciding what festivals and performances outside of touring that you want to do?
Right now, it's pretty much we just like want to do everything and anything that we can get on. Like, I don't mean to be general, but like, it's really we're just trying to do whatever we can. And especially this year, we're doing our first tour, like first venue tour. So we're like getting out of nightclubs and getting into more venues so we can have more fans that can't come to nightclubs or maybe under 21.
Right.
So yeah, but festivals, I mean, like, you know, we did Ultra last year, and we want to do. We think we're going to do that again this year, and that's like one of our favorite
Yeah.
festivals.
Yeah, that seems like
That's
the
so fun.
Yeah.
culmination.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because like before Ultra, they do like Miami Music Week, and we used to go to Miami Music Week, like, but never really get to experience Ultra. And so to finally do Ultra last year was like amazing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this is a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's like the first time, like, because we don't get nervous either, and that was like the first time I was like, weeks leading up to it, I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, I'm kind of nervous going into this.
yeah, it's good though.
Yeah,
Adrenaline.
it was good.
Yeah, yeah.
It was fun.
What are some of your pre-show rituals?
Drinking lots of tequila.
I was gonna say, do you guys drink?
I feel like you have to drink.
Yeah,
Like,
I,
when-
yeah, I pick and
music like
choose though.
that.
You do so many shows, you gotta like pick and choose
Yeah.
the nights. I like to be very calm personally. Like I like to be. There's always a lot going on. I feel like juggling. There's so many things leading up to the shows. If you have friends with you, you're doing dinner, you're doing like pre-games. It's like so many things happening and having to be social. I'm like, sometimes I gotta just like go find a place by myself and just like chill for a sec
It's
before
so
we
fun,
go on.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do a lot of stuff. We always pregame.
Yeah.
We always
I
get.
mean, because it's a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like everyone
Like,
else's
jump
party.
around.
Like, yeah.
We just have to be responsible sometimes because
Yeah.
every day, like we do a lot of colleges too, and they're like,
that's so
"Oh yeah,
fun.
you guys we were at like, you know, they don't." It's like we want to have a good time with them, you know, or have a good time at every show, but it's like body-wise and health-wise, we gotta
Right,
like,
you're working.
Where
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like
Yeah.
passing like
Yeah.
the $3.99 bottle of vodka, like
yeah.
after
Oh
like
my
the
God.
whole fraternity has chugged it, and they're like,
Finlandia.
yeah, exactly.
Or like Zelko or whatever.
I'm good.
A bottle of
That's
Andre.
gonna be enough for me,
champagne.
dog.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever like hit up the local fraternity party after your show or sorority? Like, do you
We-
go out with the college students?
Yeah, I think like that's one of the things we love to do is like actually spend time like with the people who listen to our music, because like that's always the best, you know. So like if we do a college show, we'll definitely roll up to a frat.
It's actually, I feel like that's more important than the actual show when we go to college parties. We pregame, we make sure to pregame and after party with them. I feel like that's more important than the show because
Yeah.
they appreciate that more. They're going to remember
Yeah.
that, you know, like, I mean, they'll remember the show, but like they'll remember us partying with them beforehand. Like that means a lot, I feel like, and we make an effort to do that at like every show.
Wow,
Very
that is
cool.
so fun.
That's so fun. I remember I went to Colgate and we used to like have a lot of acts come and they would like some of them would come out after. It was really fun.
Yeah.
It's
You
great.
are making an impact. I'm
Yeah.
going to take one more question. If you guys weren't making music, what would you be doing?
Ooh. I don't even know, man.
Yeah, I mean, when we first met, we had day jobs. Like, I was doing work in radio.
Similar.
Yeah.
But doing the sales side of it.
Oh.
And I was so miserable. So, like, I don't really know where I'd be if we weren't doing this together.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I've always known I wanted to make music since I've been playing music since I was like 8 years old. I went to school for music. Like, I've been a one-track mind my whole life. Like, I don't know what
There's
else
no
I'd be.
plan
There's
B.
no other plan B. Like, I've had all my eggs in like this basket. It's just been like, okay, little side job here, little side job here to keep going towards like what the ultimate goal is. But I don't know what else I'd be doing. This is like, we have everything, all the chips are
Yeah,
in. So.
everything's in one basket.
Great. Well,
Well,
we're
it
so
looks
glad
like it's working out.
we're enjoying it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Where can everyone follow you? Keep up.
At We Are Lost Kings on everything.
Yep.
Perfect. Everyone take a listen. It's really great stuff.
Really, really great stuff.
Have a safe travels home. Thank you again for
Thank
being
you
here.
for having
Thank
us.
you for having
Yeah.
us.
Everyone else, we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully Claudia is better. If not, stay tuned for what we do. Bye.
Bye.